Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jason Myers set to
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another try with Brooks. Finding space inside the 40. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
A pickup there of 28 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On second down, it's Dan in trouble, and down he goes. That's big Christian Wilkins. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
70 Rangers. Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
From the 21, here's second and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Set, hut, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
22 needle. Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw with Daniels. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
70, hop.
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Third down coming up.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. Rolling right. He'll tuck it, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown Saints. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
By Nakobe Dean. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
And the 49er first down.
Here we go.
Now a toss play, running left. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Ready.
second and 9.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. They try to work the screen with Scatterbull. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
A 1 yard pickup. Brings up third and 8.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out of it.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Ready. Liking 18.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Finding room at midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
On the ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed to his left. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
76,
They'll run, and here is Brooks. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Brooks is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
49ers 7. Still
a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set, red, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, San Francisco. A A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jake Moody to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to. Defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the ready. Set. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down.
Come on, set.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hut.
Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, hut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Set. Ready.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown. 49. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Saints 16.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 79, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels now on 1st down. To the right, that's Pitts. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's right side and into the hands of Tismar. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the Saints 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's the tight end, Pitts. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
The air again is Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
13 yards on the play.
18, 5 here.
Another Saints 1st down.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
60.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll run with Brooks. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans.
touchdown Saints.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
49ers 20.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
Right?
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Daniels. He'll let one go. Down the middle. Inside the 20. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now, a two-point conversion attempt comes.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Daniel. On the run to the right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Set, cut.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 11.
He'll drop the throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
That's striker. 3-3. 52-6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the 49er.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
10 at the 10-yard line.
52. Watch out now. 50 series. Set.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the 49ers will up the lead to 5.
Niners 33, Saints 28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way to...
Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
33.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 2. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Set. Ready.
Here's a run going left. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hut.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 16-yard line. A
Okay,
3-yard
break.
pickup brings up second and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And the Niners are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Marker 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow. 43. Set.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He'll get that out to Scattergood. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 2-yard
Hut.
pickup brings up third.
They'll run here. And he's got another one. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up now for second down. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Let's go.
For the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another
19 tight. Ready.
Daniel gonna throw again.
first down.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Daniels pass.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
The Niners take over
Here we
first
go.
and 10.
Ready.
At their own 24-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Set, hunt. Blue, 32. Set, go.
He'll look to throw. Man coming across the field, he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Down. Hunt, hunt.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Saints are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our